A tropical cyclone warning has been issued for parts of northwest Australia as a tropical low off the Kimberley coast intensifies to cyclone thresholds later today. We anticipate significant impacts for the West Australia coast. Taking a look at the current satellite imagery, we see this system sitting off the Kimberley coast, a massive cloud dragging in rotation and moisture to this area. Our tropical cyclone track map has the tropical low currently sitting to the north of Broome. And over the coming hours, we are expecting this system to move southwest and intensify to tropical cyclone thresholds. At this time, the system will be officially named Tropical Cyclone Ilsa. Going through Wednesday and Thursday, the system is expected to continue moving southwest adjacent to the Kimberley coast before hooking to the south and then southeast and crossing the coast as a Category 4 cyclone sometime on Thursday between Broome and Port Hedland. There is still some uncertainty as to the exact location of the coastal crossing, and this is why we have this cone of uncertainty around the track of the cyclone. Our watch and warning areas do cover the coastal areas from Cape Leveque all the way to Port Hedland. Initially, we're expecting gale force winds between Cape Leveque and Broome, and heavy rainfall starting to develop as well. The watch zone extends further from Broome to Port Hedland, and in those areas we're expecting the gale force winds and heavy rainfall within the next 2 days, rather than within the next day. Throughout these coastal parts, however, we could see very significant weather impacts. Heavy rainfall, possibly intense rainfall if we see thunderstorms moving through, damaging to destructive wind gusts which could bring down trees and power lines, flash flooding which may cut off roads and access routes. Very significant weather is likely to continue well into the end of the week, so it's essential to stay up to date with all of the latest forecasts and warnings. Quickly looking at how that will pan out, we're going to see strong winds and heavy rainfall wrapping around this low system, initially moving adjacent to the coast with that tropical cyclone, but then hooking back around and coming to those onshore areas as the cyclone crosses the coast. Our total forecast rainfall will build initially through the northern parts of the Kimberley, but then quickly pick up through other parts of the Kimberley, the Pilbara and interior as the cyclone tracks inland. The heaviest falls are expected along the main route of that cyclone as it drags in moisture. Likely we'll see falls in excess of 200 millimetres by the end of the week. Because of this anticipated rainfall, we do have large flood watch areas current for northern and central West Australia and also parts of central Australia. These cover the West Kimberley Rivers, De Grey River, Western and Sandy Deserts, as well as the Finke River and Stevenson's Creek in the Northern Territory. This is a developing situation, with the system likely to become a cyclone later today. Forecasts and warnings will be updated regularly, so make sure you stay up to date via the Bureau's website and the weather app, and make sure you keep an eye on those cyclone track maps as well. So follow all advice from emergency services and keep yourself safe. Bye for now.